This is Dinner with Deano. My name is Dean Ferreira, but you can call me Deano. This week we have a special episode. We're going to be doing something unique and different, so stay tuned. You may be wondering, why am I wearing this hat with a knife on it? That's because Cracks by Third Mind Productions and Green Glass Capture was accepted into one of the most prominent film festivals in the country. Crimson Screen Film Festival, which airs Memorial Day weekend, and Cracks is one of 9, that's 8, that will premiere at the film festival. So get ready for an exciting episode with Cracks.
It's in Charleston!
Charleston, that's right. We're not in Charleston right now, but that will be soon. See ya. This week's episode is special to me. I had the opportunity to go to New Jersey, see family a couple weeks ago for a sad moment. The patriarch of the Rosa family, my uncle Antonio Rosa, passed away. The bad thing about funerals is that you lose a loved one, and I've known my Uncle Tony obviously my whole life. And the only good thing out of a funeral is that you get to spend time with your family and people that you love and care about. And I live in South Carolina. The funeral is in New Jersey, but I got to meet a lot of my family I hadn't seen in a long time. In tonight's episode, we're going to be prepping some food for the next episode because I was able to get some interesting ingredients for our episode, and we're going to actually be going to use this. And if you don't know what this is, because you may not know because you're not Portuguese, this is salted codfish. Growing up, my mom would make these wonderful dishes with codfish, and it was based on a codfish that's actually salted. So tonight, we're going to show you how to prepare the codfish before we even do the meal, and we got a couple special entrees that we're going to use with this codfish. So let's get started on what we do with codfish when it's salted and dried. All right, you ready to learn? Let's go.
What are you doing?
I can't remember the steps to soak the codfish. I just got to double check with my mom. Hopefully she's available.
Your mom should be the host of this show.
I offered that. I said I would film while I was in New Jersey, and she's like, no. So I'm doing great. I just have a quick question. We're filming an episode tonight, and we're gonna be desalting this codfish, but I can't remember what you said to do to the codfish, the bacalhau, all the way to the top. So the codfish has to be completely covered up. So is the codfish already pretty much cooked, I guess, if it's salted like that?
You don't need to cook that. You have to put it like that, yeah.
Oh.
Because it's salted and smoked and stuff for such a long time. My father used to do that all the time. You just stick it, the thickest part, and that's that shredded, like it's a shred.
So it's like Portuguese sushi. I did not know you could eat it raw like that because it's kind of cooked.
It's like Portuguese sushi!
So now we got to take the codfish, and before we actually soak it, we want to take some of that salt off of the codfish. Oh look, Finding Nemo, a little fin. Yeah, it's really important to wash off as much of the salt as you can. This way you have less salt in the pot. Really make sure you rub off the salt, put your fingers, get into it, and make sure you get as much of the salt out as possible before you stick it in the pot. Oh yeah, it reminds me of my childhood. We've taken the codfish, we've washed off the salt as much as we can, and now the next step is pretty simple. What you have to do is take the codfish and put it in the pot. And the key to this is to remember that the skin has to be up. And you just layer it in there, and you can see it actually sink. Oh, I didn't know it sinks like that. It sinks in there. You can layer it as long as you make sure that there's enough water to cover all of the codfish. Hello! You know what this reminds me of, Silas? You remember those talking pictures? Hello, hello, hello. But it's always the head, and there's no head on there because I think it would be really gross with the head on there. Hello, the tail's flapping. And the next step is we put it in the refrigerator. You let it soak for a few hours. Then what I'm gonna have to do is take the water out, and refill it with some more water without salt. And then before I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna do the same thing again. And throughout the day tomorrow and Sunday, refresh the water, clean it off. And that's it. That's the prep initially for the salted codfish. So stay tuned because our next episode, we're going to make a wonderful dish with it. And You, as the audience, get to choose. Do we do codfish cakes? Do we do codfish casserole? Or maybe something else? So make sure you like, share, and vote. Put in the comments, I want codfish casserole. I want codfish cakes. Whatever you want, the most votes is going to get what we do. So see you next week. Thank you for joining us. Bye.